Hello everybody. Right, this is a video that people have requested from me for some time now. I thought I'd do it now. Right, this is the SPEGO124 pocket drone. If I open the box up, show you put that aside for a minute, and show you the drone itself, or the quadcopter as I prefer to call it. There it is. Now, to change the battery, which is what everybody seems to be concerned about, is very simple. Now, if I can show you, there are 4 screws. There's one in there, one in there, one in there, and one in there. They're very small screws. Now I find it easier to do it with this flathead, very small flathead screwdriver, rather than try and find one that's a crosshead, because they're very difficult to get hold of. I've actually taken the screws out, but the bit I want to show you is this is the important bit. Now around here you've got this white piece that goes over the top, which actually holds the top to the bottom in a slot. You can see it better there. Alright, now you've got 4 of those, one on each arm. Now you see that one's broken off. That's because I've changed the battery a couple of times already. But the best way to do this is to actually hold it like that and pull down that way, up that way, and not get hold of it and try and fold it over, because it will break. Alright, so you just pull that over like that. There's a broken one, and same again with that one, and same again with that one, and then you can easily slip off the plastic bottom like that. Okay, and there's the battery. Now this bit here is the aerial. You just fold that over and take the battery out. The battery has got 2 wires, obviously, and what you need to do is unsolder them from the actual circuit board. Just a little dab on there, the 2 little wires, just unsolder them, and when you get a new battery, solder them back on. Now this black piece of plastic which is stuck on the back is extremely important, because you can see the circuitry underneath will get shorted out if you put the metal plate on the bottom. Alright, so when you get the new battery, unsolder, solder back on, and put the aerial back in place, facing down over the top of the battery, and replace this. Now this is another important thing as well. It's a bit difficult to do this, but I'll try my best. Right, there's the on-off switch, okay, and there's the slot that the on-off switch goes into. So it goes that way when you put it back together. It's quite easy to do it wrong, and because I'm working so close with this, it's very difficult to show you. But the little motors go in like that, and pop them in right in place again, and the same thing, move them in that way, and one in there and one in there, and then put your 4 screws back in, and job done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there you go, new battery. I know it isn't put back together properly, but you'll find it much easier when you're doing yours. But there you go, that's how to do it. That's how to change the battery on this little tiny mini quad. And if you do it that way, you shouldn't do what I did, which I'll show you close up of these. Alright, you've got the 4 little lugs that actually go over the top of that part there, which holds the motor down onto the circuit board. Now, because I tried it the very first time I tried to turn it off that way, which is probably the most logical way to do it, and that snaps off. But when it's screwed down and it's screwed back together again, it doesn't really matter on that one. It probably doesn't matter on all of them, because the screw will hold it in place, but you're better off not breaking them. Okay, and that's how to change the battery on this little tiny quad. I would imagine most of them are the same, but again, that's the important bit. Remember that little plastic thing? If you forget that, you'll short out the circuitry, and you'll just have a piece of molten plastic which won't fly. Okay, there you go. Right, again, thanks for watching, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.